two luxury foundations, both claiming the same light reflecting glow. But what if one of them is actually lying? Today, I will be putting these two luxury foundations on each side of my face, and by the end of the day, only one will survive. So let's see which one is that. So recently, I tried the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. I had very bad impression when I tried this foundation for the first time. If you are interested to know what happened in that video, I will link it in the comments and also in the description box. Now both of these have a light reflecting technology which is going to give you the same amount of luminosity when the light hits from different angles. The NARS one is a skincare and makeup hybrid. It has a lot of skincare ingredients that is going to give you luminous skin. Also it blurs your imperfection and it is going to make sure that your skin stays radiant throughout the day. Whereas this Shiseido foundation has medium to full coverage. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, argan oil and mandarin peel extract, where it is going to lock in the moisture, give you an extended amount of hydration and also give you that lit from within kind of glow throughout the day. And this also has SPF 30 with PA4+. Now from the bottle you can see how light this shade is for my skin tone, and even if the shade would have been light, I could have still managed to work with my other darker foundation in my collection. But when you get the wrong undertone, I don't know how you can make this work. I am finding ways to make it work for my skin tone because I have a very tricky undertone. So that's the shade Syracuse, and this is for medium to medium deep skin tone with warm undertone. And this is the shade 340 Oak. This is for medium skin tone with golden olive undertone. You can see the difference between these two shades. The undertones are totally off. So today my intention is to not to compare the shade but to compare its performance, like which side is going to give me the most lit from within kind of glow. So my skin is nicely prepped, it's hydrated. I have used the same Bobbi Brown primer on each side of my face, color corrected my skin really well because I want to give this foundation a fair chance and don't want to misjudge just on the basis of that it is not working for me. Today is the second day I will be using this foundation and I want to give this foundation a fair couple of tries. So on my left, it's NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in Syracuse, and on my right, it's Shiseido Radiant Lifting Foundation in 340 Oak. The coverage on NARS side is beautiful. It's medium to buildable. I'm just happy with one layer, and it has blurred my pores on this part of my face. I don't see any kind of brush strokes. Whereas on the Shiseido side, though it is medium to full coverage, I can still see my pimple breakout marks peeking through. It did not blur my pores, and because I have blended it out with sponge, it is giving me a very natural skin-like finish. Because last time when I blended the Shiseido foundation with brush, it gave me a very patchy and streaky kind of look. But if I compare the glow on both the sides, the NARS one has a bit of more luminosity than the Shiseido one. The Shiseido one is very subdued, it's very subtle, and it is kind of self-setting foundation. Now the main task is to see how rest of the product blend on top of these two foundation. So I will come back after completing the full face of makeup. Okay guys, I'm back after full face of makeup. This is how my skin looks with two different foundation shades and undertone on each side of my face. Before I start telling you more, let me just tell you once again, on my left it was NARS Syracuse and on my right it was Shiseido 340 Oak. Now coming back to how rest of the product went on top of both the foundation. So today I kept everything same, like my contour, bronzer, blush, everything was same. I just set the center of my face and under my eyes ever so slightly with my Huda Beauty powder in Peach Pie, and I used two different concealer on each side of my face. So on my right, where I use Shiseido foundation, I use Inside Cosmetics Mega Cover Concealer in MNY25. Now because this has medium neutral yellow undertone with little bit of olive hint, it is going to sync with my right side of the skin. And because this looked a lot warmer, I wanted to brighten up this area. I went with my Too Faced concealer in the shade Sand. Also, I kept the coverage very similar. I went with one pump but used half product on each side of my face. I did not have the need to apply the whole entire product on my face because then it is going to definitely look cakey on me, and because I have a dry and matured skin type, I have to be mindful while applying any kind of foundation. I love a flawless base, but I don't want to make it look cakey. Now with this foundation, because the formulation is so tricky, you can build up but on the areas where you need to. But with NARS, if you want, you can totally build up because it is not going to give you a cake looking face. Now I did not use any highlighter on the cheekbone area because I really wanted to show you how much glow you get once you complete your entire makeup. NARS works with every tool. You can even blend with your finger for your everyday wear. But Shiseido one blends nicely with sponge, and with brush it is going to give you a very streaky look. So if you want to avoid that, always use a sponge for such formulation. I did set my face with my Tilted makeup fixer and it gives me a very beautiful satin glass like glow. I use the same setting spray on each side and you can see the difference for yourself. This side looks a lot more radiant, it looks a lot more luminous, it is giving me a very healthy inner kind of glow, and this side it looks very subdued. It is like something that is going to give you a radiance but not much. So I think this kind of foundation or this kind of formulation is perfect for oily skin type, because by the end of the day you will get oily but not much, whereas the NARS one is perfect for dry skin type, and that is why I love this foundation a lot. My main motto for today's video was to see how the Shiseido foundation works on top of Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enrich Face Base, because I do have a fair idea that with NARS every primer works very good, but with Shiseido, because the formulation is little bit tricky, it works with certain kind of primers. The last time I used my NYX Plump Right Back primer, and I would like to say gel based primers, grippy primers doesn't work with these kind of formulation. You have large pores, textures, you can use little bit of silicone primer just on the area where you need it, not on your entire face. But today when I used the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enrich Face Base, it gave me a little slip to the foundation and the foundation went on really easily. But that day when I tried the foundation, it was tugging and pulling, but today there was no such case. So I think I can manage to work with such formulation on slippery base, on much moisturizing base rather than grippy primers. Grippy primers is going to ruin your entire base makeup once you complete. It is going to look cakey, it is going to look very heavy, because the last time when I used this foundation, it felt very heavy, very dry, very stretchy on my skin. But today when I use the Bobbi Brown primer, it is making no difference. It is giving me a very lightweight feel, a very skin-like finish. And the NARS one, I don't have to say a lot, because with this everything works good, everything looks beautiful, and that is how I can say that I am really loving the NARS side more than the Shiseido side. So yes, we have a clear winner over here. So NARS wins today's game.